Coming up in this Brightline construction update. This update looks at the progress in St. Lucie and Martin Counties. We'll look at the area from the Indian River St. Lucie County line to south of Stuart. We'll start with the section north of Fort Pierce. Driving south on Old Dixie Highway, just past the US 1 overpass, and you can see the newly constructed track with ballast on it. Past the Michigan Street crossing is where work has been ongoing to relocate the Indrio team track west to be accessed from the new Western Main Line. Past it, the track is skeletonized, meaning the track itself is built, but no ballast has been dropped yet. An initial drop of ballast is in place near the Rouse Road crossing. Here's a look both directions down the track from the Torpey Road crossing. Here's a tamper south of the Milton Road crossing. While kind of hard to see, parked on the new main line here is a spine train, which crews use to move long strings of rail around the project to where it is needed. It is pulled around by this speed swing. We'll now move into Fort Pierce itself. Ties are laid here along US 1 near Avenue H. The tank cars are for an industry at the port of Fort Pierce. Here's a look north from Seaway Drive. And now a look south from Avenue D. Fort Pierce is also home to the only underpass on the line at Avenue C. Now in the air over Fort Pierce Yard, where work is still ongoing to reconfigure part of it. You can see some new track here. Two new yard tracks are being added here to make up for the loss of one of the old yard tracks as part of the new mainline work. The north end of the yard and connection to the main lines will be reconfigured and incorporate a crossover at the new CP Fort Pierce. The north end of the yard is also home to the largest signal bridge on the project, crossing 5 tracks. Here are some of the new turnouts at the north end of the yard. Back on the ground at Savannah Road, looking north at the south end of the yard, where there are 3 tracks, including the 2 main lines and new yard lead. The second crossing here is for the FEC's K branch, for Industries West and eventually becoming part of the South Central Florida Express to Lake Okeechobee. Here's a look at this area from the air, starting by flying north toward the yard. The K branch is in the bottom left. Some more new track is constructed on the left of the existing tracks. On the left is where gondolas of ballast are unloaded and stockpiled for use as initial layers of ballast around the project. The new yard lead is still being constructed south of Savannah Road. These signals will have to be removed before work on the yard lead can be completed. We'll now look at this section from Midway Road to Jensen Beach. This is one of the hardest areas to access, which is why it'll be the perfect test track for higher speed testing. South of Midway Road is the new CP White City crossover. From the CP south, both tracks are active for about 10 miles. We're now at the Walton Road crossing. I am now back in the air above downtown Jensen Beach, looking north down the 2 main lines. Turning south, and here's the Jensen Beach Boulevard crossing, one of 3 on the line that passes through a traffic circle. With 6 roads coming together here, this is a hard location to be able to change the road layout around the tracks. South of the crossing is CP Rio, which for the time being is the southern end of this section of double track. We'll now move into Stuart. While the St. Lucie River drawbridge is not being replaced at this time and will remain single track, crews are currently working to upgrade the existing bridge. As I drove past, there was a crew on the bridge replacing the ties, and the mechanical components will also be upgraded. Just off the end of the bridge, a turnout has recently been installed where it will return to double track. Work is also ongoing building the second track through town. An initial layer of ballast has been laid. I am now passing through the Colorado Avenue intersection. Here's a look at it from above. The Colorado Avenue crossing is another one at a traffic circle, although not splitting this one. Essentially, 3 separate roads combine on the crossing itself. In the distance, you can see the St. Lucie River. South of the crossing, the new main line has been constructed. And here's a drive along the new track south. All of the crossings in this area have now been rebuilt. We'll finish looking at the area around Port Salerno. South of Cove Road is one of the Manatee tributary bridges. Both tracks are in place in the area, but the new one is not in use yet. And here's the second one. Crews are taking advantage of the new track to store ballast hoppers for the time being. This string was about 3/4 of a mile long. And here is CPC Branch. Besides a few miles of track around the Loxahatchee River drawbridge in Jupiter, all of the track construction is complete south of here and is in service, so my coverage will finish here for this edition. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.